Disclaimer: this video is created for educational purpose. Before taking any investment, please consult with your financial advisor.
I'm educating technicals through my membership. So if you are interested to join my membership, please click this join button. Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about few indexes technically. So when it was giving some kind of a good up move in majority of the indexes, I was expecting a sideways movement or else some kind of a decent fall. After reaching this particular peak, I was expecting nearly 2 weeks, minimum of 2 weeks of sideways. But here we got 3 weeks of sideways in the same range. That means in between a level of 1000 point range. So the higher level was 24,800 and the lower level was 23,800. But I'm fixing a buffer level of 100 points in the downside. So if it is breaking 23,700 in the bottom, I'm expecting a fall. That means this particular gap can be filled initially. After that, if that low is broken, that means the gap of 22,800 is broken, we can expect the fall up to the level of 22,000 to 21,700. If 21,700 is broken, then we can expect a decent fall up to the level of this particular trend line. From here we can expect a bounce back. But similarly, if it is giving a breakout about 24,800 in the upcoming days, we can expect a decent uptrend up to this particular previous all-time high. In between that, we are having one minor resistance that is at 25,200. Right now, if it is giving a breakout, we can expect the up move because the consolidation in the same range, it has happened nearly for 3 weeks. So that breakout can be some kind of a decent breakout. And in between this particular consolidation, there was plenty of bad news was roaming around Indian market, that is India-Pakistan war, and also with that low, because of this India-Pakistan war, that low is not yet broken so far now. So that is actually some kind of a positive sign. Because of that, if it is giving a breakout, we can expect the up move. The next one is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, it is clearly created a double top and the neck point is clearly broken during this particular red candle low, and based on that there was a decent fall, and right now we are having one minor trend line, short trend line that is having that is actually a resistance trend line. If that trend line is broken, we can expect the up move up to the all-time high. Then if this all-time high is broken right now, we can expect the decent up move because we were expecting a fall during this peak. We were expecting a fall up to this particular zone, and also that we were expecting a fall up to this particular first and second trend line. So right now the first trend line is going to reach, and Bank Nifty is right now somewhat weak when compared to the other index. The next one is Nifty Next 50. So here the neck point is clearly broken during this candle itself. After that there was a decent fall. This candle closing price is actually 63,825, and this candle low is actually 61,400. That is actually some kind of a decent fall, and there is a clear gap over here. The first gap is filled and the second gap is still not yet filled. We are having another one more gap exactly over here. I think this gap can be filled if market is falling. Similarly, in this place we need the previous swing high breakout. The previous swing high is 66,300. If that high is broken, we can expect the up move in Nifty Next 50. Next one is Nifty 500. Here the consolidation is not yet broken based upon the red candle closing, because this candle low is the important level. That low is already broken, but we need a red candle closing below the level. That red candle closing is not yet confirmed. If that red candle closing is confirmed, means we can expect a fall up to this particular gap. So that gap can be filled if market is falling. The next one is Sensex. So Sensex, when compared to the Nifty, Nifty and Sensex is nearly formed a inverted hammer in the last trading day, and also it is exactly formed on the important support place, because that level was acting as the important resistance. After giving a breakout, it was actually having some kind of a consolidation, and again after reaching this support, nearly we got a reversal candle. It is actually a positive sign. So here also this red candle low is broken, means we can expect the decent fall up to the gap. Here we are having a gap exactly at 75,160. We can expect initially that gap can be filled. After that, if it is falling again from that particular level, we can expect the fall up to the previous swing low. The next one is Nifty Midcap. Here it is actually some kind of a decent consolidation in between this particular red candle high and low. There was a plenty of candles formed, but and also then on last trading day there is a gap down opening. That gap down is nearly opened below this particular red candle low. But even though the closing price is again went inside this particular consolidation, so that we can't able to consider this particular level as a breakdown point. That means this red candle low is not yet broken so far now based on the red candle closing. So that here we are having a high price, that is 12,350. If that high is broken, we can expect the up move up to this particular peak, that is 12,750, and also we can call it as 12,800 also. The next one is Nifty small cap. So I was expecting a resistance exactly at this particular peak. It is nearly acted as a resistance, and also from that peak, that is actually 16,000. From that peak I was expecting a fall. Even though if it is falling, we can expect a consolidation, so kind of a slow downside consolidation. That consolidation is confirmed, and also with it I was expecting a support exactly at 14,800. It is exactly that means on last trading day it is exactly open on the same place, and from there we got a bounce back. It means from the green candle low is 14,783. From that point we nearly got a up move of 300 points. That is actually some kind of a decent up move. Right now this level is acting as the important support, and if it is moving higher from here, we can expect the resistance again at this particular trend line. It means I am expecting some kind of a sideways movement in between this particular trend line and also in between this particular horizontal support. The next one is Nifty total market index. Here I have marked one trend line. That trend line is already retested, and again it is retesting, and also there is a clear bounce back. Here also for the further up move we need a breakout, that is exactly at 12,500. If the high is broken, we can expect the up move in Nifty total market index. Next one is Dow Jones. So Dow Jones we have already discussed during this particular peak. At the time I have marked it as actually creating some kind of a double top formation, and the neck point I have mentioned it as this level, that is 41,950. We can consider it as 41,900 to 42,000. That level is clearly retested again with this green candle high. That is, the green candle high price is 41,773. That means it is retesting this resistance again, and it can fall from here. If it is falling, we can expect this particular line can be acted as a support, because already we have marked one very long pattern from this particular level. That pattern trend line, it was acted as a support trend line. Right now it should be acted as a resistance trend line. So it is again trading at the important resistance level. So we can expect some kind of a decent fall in American market, at least up to this particular bottom, or else if it is giving a breakout, that means we have discussed about during this particular bottom we have discussed this particular peak, and that particular peak level is 42,700 to 42,750. Before reaching this particular level, there is one decent gap over here. That gap is clearly filled, and that one can be acted as a resistance right now. So if it is taking resistance, we can expect the support at this particular trend line, that is actually available at 39,000 to 38,800. The next one is but even though if it is giving a breakout in Dow Jones, even though if it is giving a breakout above this red candle high, we are having the major resistance which is at 43,900. That can be acted as a major resistance. The next one is Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is clearly tested this particular peak, and that line can be acted as a resistance. And also if you are checking Dow Jones, it is trying to form a double top, a shortest double top. The shortest double top neck point is this red candle low. Similarly in Nasdaq also it is forming a shortest double top, and this particular line is already acted as an important support trend line. Right now it should be acted as an important resistance trend line. That is actually clearly tested for the 2 times. We can see there is some minor gap, but I didn't created this particular line exactly. If you are checking the bottom of this particular trend line, there is some mismatch based on the price. So because of this mismatch, we can expect some kind of a small gap over here. But I think it is exactly retesting this particular trend line, and if it is breaking this green candle low, that low will be acted as a this double top neck point. That double top neck point is broken, means we can expect the decent fall up to the level of 18,400 to 450. The green candle low, which is 19,600. Nearly most of the indexes in American market, which is actually showing the same kind of formation, and even though it's giving a breakout above this previous peak, we are having the major resistance which is available at 21,000 in Nasdaq. In S&P 500 also we are seeing the same kind of double top formation. The neck point is this green candle low, that is 5,578. We can fix it as $5,570. If that level is broken, we can expect the fall at least up to the level of 5,400. And similarly we have discussed earlier when it was giving a bounce back from here, we have discussed one important resistance trend line, resistance level. That level is nearly tested, because that level is exactly at 5,770. The peak was 5,720. It is nearly reached. Only a $50 of gap over here. It is not a gap, it is $50 of differentiation in between the rest in place. So we can expect the fall from here itself. We don't want the exact level of 5,772 reach. It can fall from here. Even though it is giving a breakout above $5,800, we are having the next level of resistance at $5,950. Okay, the next one is gold. So gold is forming a double top formation. The neck point is exactly at $3,200. If that level is broken, we can expect at least a decent fall up to the level of $3,000 to $2,950. That level will be considered as a first level of accumulation zone for long term. Then if 2,950 is broken, we can expect the decent fall up to the level of 2,725. I don't think the gold can fall up to this particular level right now. If it is falling, it will be a very good opportunity. I'm not sure that it can break 2,725 because that will be acted as a major important support. The next one is silver. Silver is actually moving in a sideways formation, that is actually moving in a zigzag manner. So for the further up move, we need a breakout above this green candle high, that is 98,884. We can consider it as 99,000. If it is breaking 99,000, we can expect the at least up move. We can expect the up move of up to the level of 1,02,000. Similarly, if this green candle low is broken, that is 93,273, which is indicating, we can fix it as 93,250. If that low is broken, we can expect the fall at least up to the level of this particular zone. And for the decent rally, we need a breakout above 1,02,000. If it is giving a breakout above 1,02,000, we can expect a decent rally up to the level of 1,12,000. The next one is crude oil. So crude oil, in my earlier videos, I have analyzed this crude oil chart exactly when it was trading at this particular levels, and at the time I have marked one important support that is available at 5,600. That level is clearly broken in recent weeks, and after that there was a recent fall up to the first level of support I have marked. The first level of support I have marked is 4,940 rupees, and from there we got a bounce back up to the level of 5,970. So that is actually acting as the important resistance, because that level is already acted as the important support. That support is broken, and again it is showing the bounce back from the important support of 4,940 rupees, and again we can expect the resistance at 5,960 to 5,600 rupees. If that level is reached, we can expect a fall from here, or else it can move in the sideways formation in between these two levels. If it is breaking 4,940 in the bottom side based on the weekly closing, we can expect a decent fall up to the level of 4,500 rupees to 4,200 rupees. The next level of support, which is available at 3,600 rupees. So that's all about this today's video. Thank you for watching.
Angel One and Zero, the referral link is available in the description. Please use the referral link to support my YouTube channel. Also press the like and subscribe button.